welcome to Twoseater Talks episode 2. I'm here with Zach today at the beautiful Copacabana beach in Brazil. So, Zach, do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have one dog,
What's his name?
Kane.
Tell us a little bit about Kane.
I got him as a graduation present when I graduated from high school, and he was pretty crazy when we first got him, but he's kind of mellowed out as he's gotten older, but he's also like kind of developing a personality. He sleeps with me at night. He's my pride and joy.
What do you like about being part of Twoseater?
Just that I can hang out with my friends and we're doing something that we all like doing and we can get it on recording so everyone else can see. But biggest part is probably just hanging out with my friends and messing around and doing fun stuff.
Do you remember the first video you were in?
Yeah, we went to a park in Ascensia in Ladera, and we rode cardboard down this grass hill that they have there. And it was after like this coffee shop concert thing that we were having for Crossline, the church that we go to. But it was like I felt pretty comfortable with everyone there. It's not like it was awkward or anything, so I knew that I would fit in pretty well there.
The Twoseater lost footage is the video he's referencing. Zach, the fans have a question. You referenced in our last Santa and Free video that your underwear was wet.
My underwear is soaked from today.
Why was that?
We were filming the skate part for that video previously, and I get pretty bad swamp ass when I'm skating, so it like kind of all the sweat just built up, and I went to work after and I put all my clothes in the locker, and so when I took it out of the locker to go hang out with the guys after I got off work, they were just like soaked, and it sucked because they're all cold and wet when I wore them, and I knew it was sweat, so that was kind of gross.
How often do you skate, Zach?
Whenever the waves are bad, really. I mean, I try and skate as much as possible. If anything, I'd skate more than I surf, but I would say like 3 times a week.
You mentioned you surf. Tell us a little bit about that. Do you have any hobbies associated with surfing? Do you just like to surf? Tell us something about that.
Yeah, I mean, I started surfing. I grew up at the beach just because my dad would take me, and I grew up just cruising on the boogie board and stuff, but my dad was a really big surfer at the time and kind of was a big influence as far as that. So growing up, I started skating, and I just did that for a while, but it got old. So I kind of grew up riding thrusters, but you get bored of that, like just riding the same thing every time, and I wanted to experiment with different stuff, so I started riding twin fins and logs and just kind of started having fun with it. Yeah, I mean, that's about it.
Well, you also shape boards now. Tell us a little about how you got into that.
It started when I worked at Rip Curl at the time, probably a year ago, like last winter. And someone left a couple blanks behind Rip Curl, and I just picked them up and brought them home and started going from there. I mean, I shaped my first board with like just a sanding block, no planer, anything. And I think just the aspect of like knowing that you made something is pretty cool, and you can like experiment with different boards and stuff. But the first one I made was pretty trash, but it was like just the appreciation you have for it is pretty cool. So I just went from there, and I've made probably like 8 or 9 boards now, just from different sizes, from like mid-lengths to 20s to logs, and you just like, I definitely feel like it's improved my surfing a lot, but that's just where I'm at right now.
Would you like to plug your work? So if any of the viewers want to buy a board from you.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, it's ZHCraft underscore on Instagram. Just DM me or email me and put it in order, and we can work from there.
Zach, since we're on the topic of surfing, what is your favorite place to surf?
My favorite place to surf would probably be churches in San Clemente, just because I grew up there, and that's just like my local break. And even when I go on trips and stuff, it's always nice to like get back home and know that I can just go to that break just because I know it so well, and I know the waves like they're super well.
Yeah, it's a great surf break. Anyways, tell us who the two-seater guys are to you.
What they are to me is my brothers, really. I mean, they all have different personalities, so we all kind of mesh together in one kind of like nice sync. But just the relationships that I've grown with them is super cool to see. Just that knowing that I've only known them for like 2 years now, it feels like I've known them my whole life, and I'm able to like tell them stuff I feel like I haven't been able to tell anyone my whole life. So that's super cool.
Glad to hear it. Glad to be your brother, man. Zach, what is your biggest fear and why?
I don't really know. I don't really haven't thought about that, but
You're just a tough guy with no fears. What are some of your future plans? What does your life hold in the future?
my life goal is to work for the surf industry, specifically like Vans or Ruka, doing retail marketing. Um, but also shaping on the side, so I could go from like shaping to going to work and then surfing after. That's kind of what I'm going after right now. But I'm doing internships this summer with either O'Neill, Vans, or Ruka. I still haven't chosen yet, but we're doing that right now, and super stoked to see what is going to happen in the future.
Yeah, you have a lot to look forward to. Zach, what's your favorite thing to do with friends?
Uh, Honestly, I'm fine with doing whatever as long as I'm with my friends, just because it's always nice to hang out with them, even if I saw them the day before. It's just different going a day without like hanging out with them and stuff. But when we're all together and we're all just doing like something that we haven't really planned out, that's probably the best time, is when we don't plan anything and just do anything off the top of our heads.
What's the funniest scene we have ever put on Two-Seater, in your opinion at least?
When we were at the pump track in San Diego, and you were going down the track towards where the kids were going, and I had to call you off because we thought you were going to hit the kids.
For clarification, I knew. I just wanted to do the quicker route off. Well, thanks, Zach. We appreciate your time.
Yes. Hold on, can you, bro? I'm sure it'll pick it up. That thing's so close to my face.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be that close?
Yeah. Just go with it. You don't have to look at it. You could talk around it, but
Yeah, I have one dog.
rolling. Hi, welcome to Two-Seater Talks. We're here at our second episode with Zach. We are at beautiful Copacabana. Oh my.
Cabana.
You can't do that. See,
Wait, no, you have to put that in. I'm sorry. Can you please put that in?
that'll be in the blooper reel.
No, bro. Oh my. Can't do that.